Welcome back, data leaders. In the last video, we introduced how to make AWS S3 your own data warehouse. We discussed about the methods of S3 that we can use: the upload file, the download file, list objects, delete objects, and various other related methods. Today, we are going to look at the demonstration of this commands directly on the Jupyter notebooks. In order to do that, I would request you to first go ahead and download the GitHub repo if you have not downloaded it yet from this link that is shown here by using the code, by clicking on this code button and using this link to either git clone or by downloading the zip here. Once you have downloaded the zip and in your command prompt or in your Linux terminal, if you are using Linux, you need to go into the folder of the S3. Just a minute. S3 Warehouse Playbook. The folder name will be S3 Warehouse Playbook. You can see the folder name is same as the repo name that I have provided. That is how the repo gets cloned. In case if you have modified the folder name, go into the folder name and do a list command. List command is ls in Linux and dir in Windows. I'm going to do ls and you will see the documents, AWS documents and Jupyter books folder. We are going to work from this folder. In this folder, the next command you are going to type is Jupyter notebook. And once you do this and press enter, provided that you have Jupyter installed in your machine and you have Python installed in your machine, it will spawn a server like this and it will give a link which is shown here. It will be a link like this with a token. Press down Control key on your keyboard and click on this link. This will open up a window. A website that has been spawned from your own folder, that S3 folder, and it will create a Jupyter notebook website. This will again serve the folders inside the S3 warehouse bucket folder. If you come here to the terminal, you can see that I have changed into the S3 warehouse playbook directory and there I have executed the command Jupyter notebook. So whatever files and folders are there in that folder only will get served. None of the other files in your computer will get served there. Let us go back to the Jupyter notebook website. If you have seen my second video that I had uploaded where I talk about Boto session creation, if you have not gone through that, please go through that video. You will understand more about how to create session in Boto 3 and verifying whether the session has been created or not using this command. In this video, we are going to go and upload and download files from S3 bucket. For that, we will be using the uploading and downloading files.ipynb notebook. Here, in this notebook that I am opening, you will see the list of commands already available. And I am starting the notebook itself by importing all the various libraries: Boto 3, AWS Wrangler, Pandas, config parser, and warning. In order to execute this cell, I have to either use run button here or I can use Control Enter shortcut key. I am registering the config parser object to credence variable. I am reading my credentials file. I am assigning the credentials, my credentials, to AWS key secret region, and I am creating my session till this step, everything remains same with the first video. With the video where I explain how to create session. So till here it is same. Every notebook that I am creating, this process, this steps will be common. Any notebook you open, you can see that I will be starting with these steps so that you can create your own session and then proceed with the next steps. We are going to upload and download files from S3 buckets. For that, you need to first of all have an S3 bucket in your AWS account. In your AWS account, there will be the home page, which is shown here. And in that home page, click on S3 link. Once you click on that, it will take it to your S3 homepage, S3 bucket homepage, basically. In that, you will first of all find the various list of buckets. This is all the buckets that I have in my own AWS account. Most of the buckets are not public. Some can be made into public. All these kinds of settings can be changed by clicking on the buckets and checking the settings. The bucket which we are going to concentrate is here. It is called destination folder. This is the bucket we will be concentrating. And once I click it, you see there are lots of files in this. Let us head back to our Jupyter notebook. In our Jupyter notebook, I am going to execute S3:/destination folder. Basically, I am assigning this path to this variable called destination. Once I assign this, you saw I changed the variable name. Once I change this variable name from destination to destination, it has to be changed in all the locations because I have made the same mistake everywhere. So such a typo mistake is pretty common. Kindly ensure if there is any kind of error, ensure that you modify the code, you reread the code and then accordingly update your next steps. Once you update this, before we proceed further, we have to also see what are the files that we are going to upload. The files that we are going to upload is earners_jets, top earners_list.txt, top_earners.list.csv, and xlsx file. Where are these files coming from? If you go back to the terminal and if you look at the folder, you will see that there are multiple folders in the repo that I have provided. Inside that you will see Jupyter books. Inside the Jupyter books, you will see a folder called a source folder. If you do ls source folder, you will see the same files. You will see the same files that I have listed here is also listed in this area also on your command prompt. You might be wondering how this is possible, how the Jupyter notebooks are able to read read my hard disk drive. That is because I am using this magic symbol here. I am using the exclamation mark. That is a Jupyter notebook magic. There are lots of magics that we will come across in the next videos. We know the files that we are going to upload and we know the destination where you are going to upload. Now the next step is going to be very simple. We have to just upload the file. Before that, we need to check what are available in our destination folder. Are there already files and folders available in our destination folder? We can find that out. Let us first of all list objects in the destination folder. Destination bucket. I am going to type WR S3. WR here represents the AWS Wrangler library. I have imported AWS Wrangler library as the 2-letter word WR. Because of that, all the functions modules inside AWS Wrangler will get populated in WR variable. Here I am going to use WR S3 module, S3 class, and I am going to list the objects inside my bucket. So I am going to use the destination as my path variable assignment, and we have to always provide the most important thing, that we have to always provide the session name. If I don't provide the session name, it is not going to work. I need to provide Boto3 equal to your session. That is how we can make our Jupyter notebook to connect to the AWS server. So if I give your session and I list objects, you will see there will be lots of objects getting listed. All these objects are already there in my destination bucket. If such a case, if there are lots of files like this, and if you upload more files, you will not be able to understand what is going on. You have to first of all ensure that if you are already trying this for a couple of times, you will see that your buckets also gets filled with lots of files. So you can go and use wr.s3.delete objects and provide the path where you want to delete and destination again, and you say Boto3 session here again, and you use your session and just execute this. Once you execute this command, it will delete all your files. If you are unsure, you can actually go back and check the destination folder. Previously, I had all the files here that got listed here. If you see here, destination folder, CSV, destination folder, join table, you can see this here, join table, CSV, etc. Now, if I refresh this, you see none of the objects are there. All the objects have been deleted. That is how powerful this application is. You don't even need to come here. I did not come here and delete anything. I did not come to this GUI at all. Next, we are going to go to the important point. That is to upload the file. First, we are going to upload the top earners list.csv, top_earners list.csv. Whenever we are uploading the file, individual file, as you see here, it's an individual file. This is not a folder. This is an individual file. When you are going to upload it, you have to specify the path, the destination path inside your AWS, that is the path variable. You have to provide the local file. The local file is where the file source is. In our case, it is inside source folder and top learners list.csv. This entire sentence is actually called the path. This is a relative path. I am not giving the entire path of this file location. And here also I am giving the path, the destination. Destination is this variable S3 /destination folder in my AWS S3, and I am going to upload the file. And if I execute this command, it will take a moment and it would have already uploaded. It will actually not give you any feedback. But if you go here and if you refresh this, you will see the file that I uploaded has come here. Again, I'm going to upload the next file. I'm going to upload top learners list. I'm uploading this, and if I come here and if I refresh, there you go. I have the file uploaded here. I have also provided the signature of wrs3.upload. You can find the signature by yourself. It is very simple. You click on you type wrs3 and upload method, upload function, and open and close bracket. Inside the open and close bracket, use shift tab. If you use shift tab like this, you will see it opens up the information about this particular method. It says upload file from local file to received S3 path. It provides what its purpose is. It provides the various parameters this method takes. What is S3 path? How the S3 path should look like? What is the file type like? All the Boto 3 session, why it is required. And importantly, it also provides the examples here. I also learn by using the examples here that is provided. As you can see, local key or local file and path variable. This is all already programmed into the method and it has been given as a doc string. This entire information is available to us because when the AWS programmers programmed the wr.s3.upload method, they gave all this information. This is a good programming practice. Now we saw that we uploaded the files. Next, we are going to see whether our uploaded files are there inside the S3 bucket. If I list this, you will see that my files are already there. Yes, I can go here and also look. However, when you are working on programmatic way of accessing AWS S3, you don't want to do that. You want to find out whether your files are uploaded without even checking the GUI. How am I going to do that? By simply checking how many files are there in the destination list objects. If I assign this command to a list, I say list files, and I execute this command again, and if I check the length of the list files, you will see it will show 2. So that means my files have been uploaded there. That is how you upload the file. We have seen how to upload and download the file, in this video. We will be looking at how to download the files in the next video, and also we will see how to read the files in different ways. All those things I will be covering in the next video. In order to recap this video, again, what we have done is simply created the session again, assigned the destination S3 bucket, we checked what is there in our S3 bucket, we decided what files we want to upload to our S3 bucket, and we ensured that there are no any other files in our destination S3 bucket. Then we uploaded the files. That is how simple the programmatic way of connecting with AWS S3 buckets through Boto 3 session is. We will be looking into more complex activities in coming videos. Kindly go through this process and practice it so that you are comfortable with these steps. See you guys in the next video.